A state lawmaker believes he has found a home for a 350-pound sculpture of a handgun with its barrel tied in a knot. The piece is a replica of another sculpture made after John Lennon was shot to death in New York City in 1980. As KITV4's Amberlynn Hayden reports, the artwork will soon be part of the Honolulu Community College campus.
Nonviolence is the name of this bronze replica of a .45 caliber revolver with a knotted barrel, rendering it inoperable. The piece was designed to promote peace and humanity. The statue was delivered to State Representative John Mizuno's office 2 years ago after he attended a peace night celebration.
I said perhaps someday we'll see this at a very prominent place in the state where it can provoke thought and move us towards a nonviolent society. My speech was, I guess, literally taken, and they had thought that it would be a good idea to try to house this at the state capitol where we work on policy and laws.
But the state said no, and so did the East-West Center on the UH Manoa campus, along with a neighborhood board.
At first glance, the image does seem violent because the gun is cocked back. And that's why initially it was hard to find this statue a home. Community members felt it was too controversial, but Chancellor Mike Rota says, well, isn't art supposed to be provocative, stimulating conversation?
Art with a message is not inconsistent with the practices at Honolulu Community College. One of our issues with education is how do we get students and adults to be able to engage in controversial topics in a non-threatening manner.
The plan was to put the sculpture here, near a slab of the Berlin Wall and remnants of the World Trade Center, but the operators of a nearby children's center objected, so a school committee is still searching for a suitable site. Rota acknowledges there are people opposed to putting the sculpture at HCC, but Mizuno says whether the piece is appreciated or makes someone uneasy, it's important to get people talking.
We can just understand violence better, we can address it better, and we can reduce our fatalities in our communities.
Amberlynn Hayden, KITV4 News.
HCC officials want to break ground for the sculpture on October 3rd, provided they found a home for it. They'd like to have it in place by December 8th, the 30th anniversary of John Lennon's death.